5-year period. Next, ordinary life insurance. In calculating the NSP for an ordinary life insurance policy, the same method used earlier for the 5-year term policy is used, except that the calculations are carried out each year to the end of the 2001 mortality table. In the remaining calculations, if the remaining calculations are performed, the NSP for $1,000 ordinary life insurance policy issued to a male age 32 would be $109.49. Alright, let's move on to net annual level premium. If premiums are paid annually, the net annual level premium must be the mathematical equivalent of the NSP. The net annual level premium cannot be determined by simply dividing the NSP by the number of years of premium payments, because such a division would produce an inadequate premium for two reasons. First, the NSP is based on the assumption that the premiums are paid at the beginning of the period. If premiums are paid in installments and some insured die early, there is a loss of future premiums. Second, installment payments result in the loss of interest income because of the smaller amounts invested. The mathematical adjustment for the loss of premiums and interest is accomplished by dividing the NSP by the present value of an appropriate life annuity due of $1. So more specifically, the net annual level premium, NALP, is determined by dividing the NSP by the present value of a life annuity due of $1. So this is PVLAD for the premium paid period, and we obtain this formula. If the annual premiums are paid for life, such as an ordinary life policy, then the premium is called a whole life annuity due. If the annual premiums are paid for only a temporary period, such a 5-year term insurance, the premium is called a temporary life annuity due. So what about term insurance? Consider first the NLAP for a 5-year term insurance policy in the amount of $1,000 issued to a male age 32. So recall that NSP for a 5-year term insurance policy at age 32 is 504. This sum must be divided by the present value of a 5-year temporary life annuity due of $1. So for the first year, a $1 payment is due immediately. For the second year, the probability that a male age 32 will still be alive to pay the premium at age 33 must be determined. Referring to our table, this one, we see that 9,778,587 males are alive at age 32. Okay, of this number, 9,767,537 are still alive at age 33. Thus, the probability of survival, we have to divide this amount on this amount. So, number of living in age 33 divided by number of living at age 32. And this probability is multiplied by $1 and then discounted for 1 year interest. So this amount divided by this amount times this amount will give us 0.95. So age 33 will be 0.95, and remember that age 32 is $1 due immediately, that is equal $1. age 330995, and age 34 will give us, following the same calculations, we have to divide amount at age 34 on the amount of age 32 times $1 times this value. Okay, and this will give us 0.9. So following this same procedure, at age 35 we will give 0.85, and at age 36 we will have 0.81. So altogether, when we add $1 plus 0.95 plus 0.9 plus 0.85 plus 0.81, altogether these things will have 4.51. Okay. So what we have just calculated, we have calculated the present value of a 5-year temporary life annuity due of $1 at age 32, which is 4.51. If the NSP of this value, 5.04, is divided by our calculated value 4.51, the net annual level premium is $1.12. So to calculate that NLAP, we divide net single premium, which is 5.04, we divide it by this value, which is 4.51, and we got 1.12.